Welcome to the June 2026 edition of Were Those Books Worth Reading? The series where I tell you if the books I read over the course of the month were worth reading. Now, the two books that I have for this month, I don't want to go into great detail about them because I have a lot of thoughts, and beyond that, the reasons beyond that are very different as to why I don't want to go a lot into them. The first one I read was the third book in the Mistborn series, and the final one in the first arc, The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. I am definitely going to be revisiting these first three books at some point for sure because they were so good. I've had trouble trying to read fantasy books and just trying to get into the fantasy genre, but one of my friends kept recommending this to the point where I finally broke down and started reading them. So good. I loved it, and I'm now we're actually really more open to reading more fantasy novels. So if you have any more suggestions, comment down below. I do plan on reading the second arc at some point. It might not be this year, I'm not gonna lie, but I know eventually I'm gonna read the next four books in the series at some point for sure because this was fantastic. The second book. Oh boy. This video is going to be slightly longer than 3 minutes, but definitely under 5. Which is why it's technically not a short right now. I have so many thoughts about this book and the author. So I'm going to be doing a whole podcast episode about this. Probably within the next month or two. And that is Go Ask Alice. The title says, if you can see, credits it to Anonymous. It was really written by Beatrice Spark, who was a youth counselor. She might, if I remember correctly, she was also a psychologist. I don't have my notes in front of me because I already started writing the script for that episode, but she was definitely a youth counselor. I know that. And she, I think, did help kids with their drug addictions. I could be remembering wrong. But she initially claimed that this was based on a true story. But then it came out that it was a highly sensationalized and fictional portrayal of a young girl's drug addiction and struggles with it. So then it seems like she changed her story a little bit and that it was based on true stories, but she took from various kids' diaries. So who knows? It's one of those things where it's like, part of the reason why I read it was for the nostalgia factor. So for that reason, if you're looking for something kind of nostalgic, sure, I recommend it. But if you're looking for something that's an accurate portrayal of drug addiction, it does feel, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a super accurate portrayal. I don't know. It something about it doesn't feel authentic. So, with that said, I will see you guys next month with the next installment of Were Those Books Worth Reading? If there's any suggestions you have, especially when it comes to fantasy, because I do want to read more, leave them down in the comments. And I'll see you guys next month.